Happening this Friday, our next cast will be starring opposite Mel Gibson in Payback, and we all know her as the icy Ling Wu from Ally McBeal. Take a look at her in action. Please welcome the very funny Lucy Liu. You're so good on that show. It was such a great addition. You know when they bring new characters into your show, sometimes you think, oh, what are they doing? But you and the long blonde Portia lady.
Portia de Rossi.
So great. You're so funny.
Well, we definitely add an element of spice to it, you know?
Yeah. Now, when they first told you were going to be this woman who sued everyone, what did you think?
I came on as a guest star originally, so, and they just kept bringing me back and kept suing, and then finally he made me a regular, David Kelly.
Yeah.
So I was like, I had no idea that it was going to happen, and I was so excited about it, you know? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to me on the show, but in the meantime, I'm just having a great time.
It's so funny, the thing where you can't say the word sex because it drives people crazy. It's just really so funny.
She's not into sex, but I think there's a lot of other things going on besides that. That's
yeah,
why.
Yeah. Now, I hadn't seen you before this. Did you do a lot of stuff before this?
I did a lot of guest stars. I was on Rhea Perlman's show Pearl for a year, for a season, and then I did a guest star on ER where the baby died of AIDS. And I was from another country, and then the NYPD Blue, I was a babysitter and the baby died. So anything with the baby dead, I was on it.
It must have been depressing a little bit.
Yeah, it was just really depressing. But so this is a completely different thing.
And had you ever done comedy before? Because
I hadn't done comedy, but funny enough, I used to work at a comedy place in Michigan when I was at University of Michigan, and I saw you there at the comedy place. You were doing stand-up comedy, and I was a cocktail waitress. And as soon as the show came on, you were like the headliner. We're not allowed to stand up. We have to squat and walk at the same time with the drinks. And I spilled the drinks like 6 or 7 times on the lady. The same lady. She wanted gin and tonic. And finally I brought her a pitcher of water, and the whole thing went over. I almost got... I'm not even lying. I'm not lying.
While I was on stage?
Yes, because you were doing your stand-up in the one thing when you were doing the one with the Bewitched, and you're like, Daddy, remember? I was like, oh my God.
That's so weird.
So
That's
funny.
the Ann Arbor Comedy Club,
exactly.
right? Because that guy used to make the women squat. I thought that was illegal.
No, we were like walking.
No, because all the women, you'd see them as you're trying to be funny, like...
No, in order to get the job, you had to squat around the whole room.
Oh, God. How long were you a waitress there?
I was there for maybe, I don't know, 8 months or something.
Did we hang out? Did we go out afterwards?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. I used to always hang out with the
there.
waitresses.
Really?
Yeah.
It was so fun. You get good thigh muscles, though.
No. No, I hear you just had an injury. You just broke your leg or something?
No, I didn't. I do a lot of sports, and I was mountain biking, and I had a huge fall. I hit a ditch, and I just went under, and I had 10 stitches. It was really disgusting. And then I had that same time when I was at home, and I couldn't do anything, really.
Yeah.
I was making a chicken pot pie, and I took the chicken pot pie out of the oven, and it fell on the floor and exploded on my leg. So I have scars everywhere.
Exploded?
It exploded on my leg. So this whole year, I've been accident-prone with everything.
No kidding.
No.
You're the only other person I know who has a weird scar. Like, you're going to have to tell people the rest of your life, I got this from chicken pot pie.
Exactly.
Because I have a scar from decoupaging.
What?
You know decoupaging? The glue? Do you decoupage? Are you crafty?
I'm not as crafty as everyone else is, but I can, I collect garbage and I make artwork out of it.
That's crafty.
Yeah?
Will you come back and do a garbage art segment?
I would like to.
Ooh,
that's great.
Lucy Liu, I love you. Okay, but here's the thing. I was using my decoupage glue. I knew you'd be crafty. I felt a connection
I'm pretty
to you.
crafty, but I do garbage well.
Garbage is good. I like garbage
recycling.
crafts. I'd like to learn that.
You do?
Yeah. I don't do it now, but I'd like to learn it.
All right, good.
All right, but I'm decoupaging, and some of the glue got on my leg, and I left it there because I didn't want to get bubbles. And then by the time I remembered and peeled it off, I now have a scar of the glue.
No. Is it a circle or is it a design?
It is a perfect rectangle. It is so... I'll show it to you at the break. We'll be back, and Lucy Liu will still be here, so come back. Look, I'll show you. We're back. Sorry. Just chatting with Lucy Liu, my new best friend here on the Rosie O'Donnell Show. Now, you have a new movie, too. You have so many things going on lately.
Things are happening. It's a Mel Gibson movie. It's called Payback, and I played Pearl. She's a dominatrix. You know, what are you gonna do? You gotta pay the rent.
I played a dominatrix once, sadly, and if you see a copy of the film, burn it immediately. But I'm sure that yours is a much better dominatrix than mine.
Well, it's kind of a no. There's no comparison. I'm sure.
It's a serious
We should get
role,
together
though.
and find a victim in the audience one day and kind of just go for it. You know.
That's a different show, Lucy.
Oh, this is a morning show. I
The
forgot.
Rosie show. We're just happy. You don't do that.
Right.
Now, were you nervous in the outfit? Were you?
I felt really, actually, I was nervous before I put the outfit on, but once I put the outfit on, I felt pretty powerful.
No, are you in the outfit in this scene?
The outfit is underneath it in the scene, and you can see it from the clip that it's a short clip, but you can see once I get in the elevator that I'm pretty much up to no good.
Okay, take a look at
right.
Lucy Liu in Payback with Mel Gibson. That's Payback, which opens this Friday with Mel Gibson. Definitely go see it. Now we have to go to break, and then we come back, right? All right, so stay again, because, you know, I want you to stay here, because I like you. We'll be back with Lucy Liu after this break.